Just now come here. It's you
Presented to you. The National Young Kings Calypso Competition 2024, presented to you by National Action Cultural Committee. It's happening tomorrow at the Queen's Park, Savannah, kicking off at 7:30 p.m. This morning, we have servant chairman of the National Action Cultural Committee, Mbau Moheni, Ezekiel York, a finalist this year, and Mark Pear, another finalist this year, joining us on set to chat a little bit about the competition. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome.
Good morning, and thanks.
Good morning,
Good morning. Happy to be here.
To the viewers.
Mbau, I want to start with you. Tell me the importance of NACC putting on this competition for the last 38 years.
Okay. Unfortunately, we have to say 38, it would have been 40, but because of COVID, we lost 2 years.
We all did.
During which time we had our challenge edition.
Right.
The title was not at stake, but we had a competition called Young Kings Challenge Edition, which was won by Ezekiel York, who's here with us this morning. I must say as well that that competition was originally conceptualized in order to give new artists national recognition, because it's a national competition. And prior to that, you had sort of a recycling, Sparrow, Duke, Shadow, Kitchener, just going along in circles.
This is the Calypso monarch you're talking about, right?
No, the
Young
Calypso as a whole.
Okay.
There was no growth.
Okay.
Good? So we said, every year we want to produce someone new, and therefore once you win, you move on and you make space for someone else. You can't come back.
You can't defend
You
your
can't
title.
come back.
Nice.
As a result of which, you had a number of persons coming forward, like Marshall Marshall won in 92. I think it would have been David Water would have been 86. Luther was the first Young King winner in 1985. At that time, the Queens, there were very few women in the art form. To get our first National Calypso Queen competition in 85, we had to send scouts all over the country. We were only able to get 8 female Calypsonians. Today, when we call auditions, you
that's young people.
that's the point. You get 50, 60, 70 coming forward. So it was all about growth in the art form. So we did growth both for the male as well as for the female. People like Kurt Allen, all the names that you know, the Brian London, Dwayne O'Connor and his son Tazia, all of them came through. And we created something of a nursery, because we started taking youngsters from the age of 5. So we had the young pioneers from 5 to 9, 10 to 13 for the young jewels, etc., etc., etc.
So is it that if you compete once, you can't compete again? Or if
you could compete. Win? You could, if you win. Whenever you win, you move on. So every year, we create an extra space.
Okay.
Some people thought it was madness. They say, but you're putting forward, you're pushing out your best person.
Right.
We said, no, we're going to create new persons. So we had the pioneers, we had the jewels, we had the stars, the juniors, we had the stars of tomorrow, we even had the veterans. For the senior.
I remember Benjai was in it at one point in time when he was already a big deal.
Benjai won, I think it would have been 2000 or 2001 or somewhere there. So we had Benjai there. All the names, the Patrice Roberts and the Queens.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic, and I love the idea of that growth and that renewable energy, getting young people to be able to come out and kick out the one who wins, so you have space for another one. I love that. Now, Ezekiel, you didn't get kicked out, even though you win the challenge in 2022. It was virtual, it was COVID times, it kind of don't really count, but how do you feel going into the competition?
It was quite an experience, and it's something that I would never forget, especially since due to some health complications, not COVID, I actually threw up that day. But I pushed my voice and
complications?
Well, yeah, just regular common cold and everything like that. And I still pushed my voice, and I still, with the support that I had, it was a phenomenal experience. And I have to thank the NACC for still making the effort to put that together. Because it accommodated many young kings and many young kings finalists to get that opportunity to even show what they had to convey in terms of their messages online to the world.
All right, Mark, have you also been in the competition before?
No, this is actually my very first time at the Young Kings competition.
Why did you decide to be a part of it?
Because I love Calypso, and this syrup is a perfect representation of Calypso. So here I am.
Now, over the years, we've seen, like, I mean, you said the Young Kings, they win and they move on to the next step, right? Yes. So you being in this competition this year, I mean, of course, everybody's hoping to win, but is there anybody who you see as, let me start with you, Ezekiel, anybody you see as the biggest threat to you in that competition?
I wouldn't say the biggest threat. I would say, one person, I'm always listening to is, for example, this year, DNA, right? Mikhail Teja.
He in this?
Yes, he is. Yes. So I'm very, very much looking forward. In fact, he's actually singing just before me.
Oh, cool.
So I'm looking forward to actually continuing that energy. So I'm not nervous whatsoever. It's something that, I always feed off of.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to Mark Fair too.
I won't say threat as well to what Ezekiel is saying. I believe on the night, I hope that the best performer gets the title because it's a lot of talent in this pool, and I'm just excited.
I'm excited too. I know looking at the list of people, but you all picked positions already. Mark, what position you performing?
Number 3.
Ooh!
You want me to give them?
You want the positions? Drop them on in, man.
I'll give very, very quickly. We have in position number 1, you have Walt Peters, Rattel, Exploitation Must Stop. You have Hammond Bruce Slick. He's also a first timer. Mark Pierre.
Right.
In position 3, Niall Manswell.
Niall was here just last week.
Okay, yes.
You ready for it? Looking forward to it. Go ahead.
He'll be watching them as well.
Wow.
Wendell Frederick, Excite from Tobago. Andre Nelson, Stickernals. Michael Williams, Michael Teja. Ezekiel York. Gary Tomasas, who incidentally is the only one who would have been there from the very first year.
Oh, you mean the very first year?
1985.
He there since Zion Calvin?
Yes, and he's still there.
And that is persistence.
Maybe losing for spite so you could keep coming back. Then you have Darwin Gwynedd, Pharaoh, Caston Cupid, Romel Lizama, Papa Mel, Akeem Chance, Priddy, Kyle Cowie, Casey, Dylan Thomas, Rivaldo London, and bringing up the rear, you have Eric James. So those are the 18 finalists.
Out of sheer curiosity, what song is Akeem Chance singing?
Akeem Chance, Priddy, Search Party.
All right. This is going to be a fantastic competition, ladies and gentlemen, because tomorrow night, all roads lead to the Grandstand Queen's Park Savannah. How much are tickets?
$200 only. I must say as well that this is a special year for the NACC.
Why?
Because NACC was founded about 11 years before the Young Kings started, which was 1974. So this year is our 50th anniversary.
Nice.
Every year we honor someone. Last year we honored Black Prince, some senior calypsonian who has given years of service or a musician. This year, however, being the 50th anniversary, we are honoring Brother Ayogoro Omi, who was the first chairman of the NACC. Way back in '85, he gave human service to the art form. So he's going to be honored tomorrow night at our Young Kings competition.
Fantastic. You want to tell us what does honoring him look like?
Okay. Whenever we honor, we give you a plaque and we give you a cash award as well.
Nice.
So, we have something that you could put up on your in your place.
Something that you could look at and say, yeah, they honor me, but then you also have some money to pay for your bills and things.
Yes.
Making sense. All right. Well, tell us where we can get tickets.
Okay, 40 Duke Street, Port of Spain, which is at the NACC building. The telephone number you could always call 270-4111 or 760-7133, or from any of the NACC members.
All right.
Even from the Calypsonians as well.
The Calypsonians have tickets too?
They are helping, yes.
There's trouble.
We're part of the culture, so we have to promote it.
We had to promote it as well. All right. So, Mark, when it comes to which song you choose to go into the competition with, is there what goes into your decision making?
I believe it's about the current status in the country, these current situations, and what I believe would have the biggest impact in my storytelling. So this year I'm going with Morality in Public Affairs, written by Chevy Sparks and Mr. Lyrics. So it's a strong song. It's a strong, strong message that I am looking forward to delivering to the nation tomorrow night.
Can we look forward to some bacchanal in that? Because it sounds like it has some bacchanal inside that topic.
Once you sit down and you listen to me and you see me deliver it, I promise you're going to you're going to feel the message I'm about to deliver.
I find he being very politically correct. Like you're not going to talk about storming people's funeral and thing. You're not going to, I just checking for the culture. How about you, Ezekiel?
Yes, so I'm looking forward to performing a calypso entitled No Greater Gift. Now, what this calypso is about, it actually reflects myself, the power of the mind. In fact, the power of the human mind. Because when it comes to, for example, talking about the human body, especially the brain and such, you look at things like the occipital lobe, the temporal lobe, all those things that actually contribute to what gives someone, that potential to succeed. So, we have the functions of the regular body, you have your hands, your eyes, but the power of the human mind makes a big difference with regards to your path in life.
It's a very interesting topic. You're about to get very deep on that Young Kings stage.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's on tomorrow night at the Grandstand, Queen's Park, Savannah. Tickets are only $200, and you can check NACC's office to get them footed. Duke Street in Port of Spain. Give them a call at 270-4111. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for joining us this morning, and all the best tomorrow to you both.
Yes, thank you.
I do not envy you at all, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
So that 50th anniversary NACC.
Yes. Congratulations
Young
on
Kings,
50 years.
And you could expect a lot from us going forward.
Make sure and check in with us every time you have something coming up, right?
Definitely.
Nice. Love that for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we take a quick break and we come back with more on the Now Morning Show. When we come back, it's Blow, Mano, Blow. Stay tuned to find out what's up.